Hello there everyone and welcome to my first preview of a mod I've been developing. This mod is called Ferian and it introduces a new class to the game. This class is called Therion. So basically what this does is, other than introduces a class, is gives you a variety of weapons that use this new class. These use the common, you have the ranged weapons such as bows, but these bows have been converted to Ferian. And in order to make them, you need these Ferian essence, which can be found either by searching chests that are spawned through the world, or in hard mode, encountering the Ferian merchant, who will sell them for 75 silver each. So in order to craft them, you need to use a mythril or orichalcum anvil. And there are 8 that you can craft right now. You can craft Therion dagger Fafnir, Therion sword Abyssion, Therion bow Nebelim, Therion spear Soul Eater. Move these down. Therion gun Disaster, Therion flail Diablos, Therion scythe Gates of Hell, and Therion yo-yo Heart of Chaos. Now all of these require 10 Therion essence each. The dagger only requires 5, and the yo-yo also requires 10 cobweb. As you can see, now I'm holding these. We have this meter here called the Therion points meter, which is going to be renamed to Therion Energy. And there, it only appears while you're holding, so if I switch to something else, it disappears. But what do these points do? Well, each of these has a special which uses X amount of Therion Energy. All these use 500. And they each give a perk. So let's use the dagger for example. We get Therion Burst, which greatly increases Therion power, which does greatly increase them. I mean, because of the way this mod works, you are required to use the weapon again in order for it to update. But now let's use, I believe the bow has something different, but we need to use one of the items that we have down here. Actually, you sell one. You got the Swift Soul Potion, which, let's switch over to here, and if we take it, you can see that our points are now increasing at a very quick rate. So as you can see, the Therion bow gave us Therion focus, which doesn't increase damage, but I believe I made increase stuff such as crit rate. So these only last for 15 seconds. They're a quick burst of energy, and then they're gone. So let's use each one in battle. So I'm going to just switch to permanent day. Let's put the light hack up to there. Let's set it to night. And let's spawn in the Eye of Cthulhu. Also, we can battle these. The dagger, as you can see, is, while it's quick, it's not exactly the strongest weapon. Also, I'll tell you what else I'm going to do. Let's just get the Swift Soul, isn't it? Swift Soul. We'll just take one of those. So the dagger, as you can see, is a stabbing weapon, and it, well, has a very quick use rate, but has a bit lower damage. So Therion, if you haven't guessed, would be a sword. It has auto reuse and it's very, well, fairly quick. And it's fairly strong. The bow is very quick, shoots arrows very fast. The spear works like a spear. Here we've got some wraiths, and they go down very quickly. The gun, okay, we do have ammo, just had to check, and I mean it says it there, but now we need some enemies to appear. So here's another wraith. As you can see, all the weapons seem to do these roughly around the same amount of damage. Next we've got the flail. This I believe has increased critical. As you can see, it's thrown like a flail. Hit him, that'd be good. The scythe is currently very broken. It shoots out a demon scythe like projectile, so if we use it, as you can see, it just cuts through enemies. And finally we got the yo-yo, which works like a yo-yo. So let's bring out the Eye of Cthulhu, and we'll try using each weapon on it. As you can see, the dagger doesn't do too much. I'm waiting for our rate to increase. So now if I use the burst, we're now dealing a large amount of damage very quickly. And there we go. As you can see, it took down the Eye of Cthulhu very quick. Next, let's do the Ferian sword on it. Again, this is doing an average amount of damage. This is early hard mode items that you can get that do amazing damage. So as you can see, we've taken them down. We need to increase our Ferian points. Some enemies do drop things called Ferian Essence or Ferian Souls. Ferian Souls, I believe I made them. So if we're lucky, this one should drop one. It didn't. That's fine. You might, I believe I made it at 200 they drop it. So yep, we got 50 from that. Wraith won't. And I believe it's 1 in 6 chance of them dropping it. So let's bring out you again and use this. And as you can see, we're swinging, and Eye of Cthulhu should go down very quick. There we go. And we got more Ferian points. So next we'll use the bow. And let's just... There he is. The rapid shooting is very good for doing quick damage. We're doing around 280 damage per second, almost 300. Now let's use the spear. The spear will take some time, but when combined with Therion Burst, it can deal a fair amount of damage. So Again, on average, we're doing around 300, well, just below 300 damage. Gun is next. The gun has a fairly low shoot rate, but it's one of those weapons that when it's combined with, for example, the Therion Burst or Therion Focus, it can do some really good damage. Okay, now use a flail. This has a good what's it called, crit rate anyway. But if we now use this, the crit rate should jump up. Or was that? Oh no, that's Therion Burst. I had the wrong one. That's fine. So now we use Yo-Yo. I'm going to leave Scythe to last because it is insanely broken, but oh look, it went down insanely quick. And that was with 65 damage. Okay, this time it isn't going down as quick. But with the Yo-Yo we're dealing once more around 300 damage. So now let's use the Therion Scythe, which should be very quick at taking out the Eye of Cthulhu. And there we go. So next I'm going to show you an extra weapon that is in the game, but it's one of those that requires quite a bit of effort to get. So let's see, where is it? It's called Lethal Pain. It has a much higher, well, we died, but that's fine. I was kind of sorting out stuff. It has a much higher damage output than the other weapons. So 65 is for most of the weapons, and then we've got 125 for the claw. But it also has a 750 cost item. Also, we just got some of these Ferian drops. These are going to be used to create the Swift Soul. So I'm going to try and get, let's see. I'm trying to remember. We do have another potion that we can use. And this one is insanely powerful. If I use it, you can see that our health is drained, and this is actually quite weak right now because I forgot to change some of the settings. But this is called Equilibrium. For 5 seconds it will drain your life, and it currently only does 1 damage. I will increase your Ferian points. I'm just gonna spam this until we get 750. But as you can see, the use rate of this is very, very quick. Change to night. And let's bring out the Eye of Cthulhu. And as you can see, the damage output was around 700. So let's bring them out again. And this time, we'll use this perk. And this one, I believe, did similar amount of damage, but I think much faster speed. Let's take a look at the code quickly. lethal pain. It increases critical rate and multiplies damage. So it's a very powerful weapon if used right. Again, however quick fight. In fact, this weapon can be insanely broken. Let's go into... Just use this one. And let's spawn in... trying to remember what it's called. So this will go down insanely quickly. In fact, one hit and he goes down. So you can just stand here and watch as he just falls. I mean, it's very difficult to see what's going on, but yeah. And there we go, he's defeated. All of these also have a glow mask for them. So as you can see, let's take off the wings. Pick everything up. Well, okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, we have the shine potion on. As you can see, there's this reddy pink glow to every weapon. And it works nicely. Even the projectiles for the scythe have a red glow to it. The dagger also has one, but it's kind of difficult to see. So yeah, this is the mod that I am working on. There's still a lot of balancing issues, and I'll be completing it soon, hopefully. But yeah, this is the first look at the Therion mod that I spent the last few days working on. Nothing in this is final. I've got to balance all the base items by improve the buff for Swift Soul and Equilibrium, and actually make it so Therion points are increased at a better rate than they are right now. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you'll find this mod interesting upon release, and I'll try and keep you up to date with it. This is the preview of the mod, and it's something I'm going to do with any mod that I create. I'm going to do a preview, a pre-release, and then a release video for them. So there'll be 3 videos for any mod I create. It allows you to stay up to date with everything. So thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.